Okay, so let's do a little best method review. So, let's see. Let's start off with Levi again. Levi! Recording, so talk nice and loud. Number 1, would you use elimination by addition, elimination with multiplication, substitution, or graphing, and why? They equal each other, right? They both equal y, so they can equal each other. Correct? Okay, pick somebody. Good job. How about, wait, before we do that, would anybody pick something different? What would you pick? B? Oh, what would you multiply by? -3. 3, you could multiply by 3. What else could you do? Johnny? What? I could graph it. They're both y, set y equals, right? Those two would be really easy to graph, right? Anybody else? I could say this one, make the whole bottom row negative and use addition. Yeah? Okay. Josh? Why do we always pick the same people?
Sorry? You should
Pick somebody else.
Sorry?
You just didn't. Why are we using the same people?
Mario.
Okay.
Mario.
Mario. Number 2. Good. I would use substitution. That looks like the easiest thing to do. Because?
You could just put y equals right there and substitute it as y.
Excellent. So I know what y equals, so I can just put y in there, right? Okay. Pick somebody. What would you do for number 3? Addition. Perfect. That would, because you've got what? It's a 0 pair. Or they have opposite coefficients. Got this one. How about, what about Chris? Please move a little more quickly. You guys done with x yet? What's x equal? -2. Good. Which ones did you guys plug it back into? Bottom one is easier, right? You guys ready?
Done?
All right, let's look at the next one. Solve by choosing an appropriate method. So you guys come up with it. How would you solve this one? How would you solve it, guys? Class, at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Go ahead and get that done, and I'll show you what I get in a second. So here's the beginning of your solution. That's x equals 5. So I'll leave that up for those of you that got stuck on that one. Okay, so here is the rest of my solution. Questions? Give you a second to write that down. All right, let's go to the next one. I've got 6 of them for you guys to do. All right, why don't you guys choose an appropriate method for this one and get that done. Go ahead and show you guys the first part of my solution. I got -6 for y. I'm going to go ahead and plug that back in right here. -6 into the bottom equation. Go ahead and finish that up for me. Okay, so here's my solution for you. Did I write the solution on the last one? I did. Good. I forgot on this one. -7 comma -7 comma -6 is the point of intersection. Kaja, did you graph that one? Nope, I wouldn't have graphed that one either. Questions on that? Can I go ahead and go? Anybody object? Plus, she's still writing. I'll give you guys a second. Okay, let's move on. Here's number 4. Do this one. Well, let me show you what I did. I multiplied the bottom equation by -6 and got x equals 0, which happened to make it nice and easy for me, right? You didn't have to solve that way, but what was something that you guys did? Kaden, what did you do?
I multiplied the bottom by 7 and the top by 4.
You multiplied the bottom by 7 and the top by 4. A little bit more work, but let's see if you got the same answer. Did you already get your x equals?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And you got x equals 0? All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up by substituting. Which one should I substitute it back into? Top one? Easier? I like the bottom one. Bottom one looks a lot easier to me. So I'm going to do -4. Oops. It's up to you, but if I'm thinking like a teenager, I would try and come up with the easiest way to go about doing it. Or, you know, you could call it easy, lazy, whatever works for you. What do you guys think? I like the lazy way of doing it, or the most convenient way. So that just happens. Look how that works out. I don't even need to do any work, right? Because if -4 times 0 is 0, then I just know that y equals 4. So I have 0, 4 as my solution. Question? No? Moving on? Okay, so there's 2 more to do. You guys do this one? Okay, so here's what I got. And from our previous discussion, if 0 equals 0, then what's my solution? Infinite. Infinite solutions. I chose to divide the bottom equation. Why would I divide the bottom of the equation, Kaden? Instead of multiplying the top?
Because it makes smaller numbers.
Makes smaller numbers. But you could multiply as well. Okay, last one. Okay, let's see if you guys got the same thing I got. No solution. Questions? All right, everything on this side cancels out, so I've got nothing equals -5. Can nothing equal -5? Is it -4 or is it -5? -5. At that point, it really doesn't matter, right? Good. So you're telling me you didn't put too much thought about 8 and -13 because you knew it was already no solution? Perfect. Okay. So what did you learn today? Can I get a volunteer? Yes, Philip. Best method. Awesome. When is substituting the best method to use? Pick somebody, Philip. John. When is substitution the best method to use? When it is solved for y. When it is solved for y. Good. Or when it's solved for x, that would work too, but we normally see it when it's solved for y. Okay, the person next to you is absent. How would you explain why all solutions have two numbers listed as an ordered pair? Johnny, pick somebody. Andrew? Why? Explain why all solutions have two numbers as an ordered pair. Why do all solutions have an ordered pair, the x comma y? Why do all of them have that? Okay. Okay, specifically, what's happening to the two lines on the graph? Their intersection. Perfect. Okay, on your assignment sheet, I would use the blank method to solve this system because I've got y equals x plus 1 and y equals x minus 1. Give me some ideas. What do you guys have? Okay, how about Selena?
Substitution.
Substitution, good. They both equal y, so set them equal to each other. Anybody else? Kalijah, what would you do? Yeah, graphing. How about one that I haven't even mentioned? I would look at the behavior of these two lines. The behavior of the graph? Brenda's got it. I would look at think of the behavior of them. Both of them have the same slope, right? They have the same slope, and so there's only two opportunities right there. If they have the same slope, they're either the same line or they're parallel to each other, right? You have something to contribute? Thank you. All right, good job, guys. All right, so now what I want you to do is a matching game. Hold on. No, freeze. So I'm going to give you these cards. I want you to do the methods first. Line up all the cards. Freeze. Oh, I need everybody's eyes. I want you to match up all of the white cards, right, in order with all of the methods first. Then solve them and see if you can find your solution. Okay? Let me pass those out right now.